Hugely racist emails from Donald Trump Jr. have been revealed as part of a lawsuit that his friend, a former college friend, who also, by the way, happened to serve as a groomsman at Trump Jr.'s wedding, these emails have been revealed as part of a lawsuit that friend has filed against a former hedge fund that he was working for. Now, these emails, some of them I can't read because they contain slurs that I cannot and will not, under any circumstances, repeat. But I am going to give you a taste of what some of these emails say between Donald Trump Jr. and his friend by the name of Gentry Beach. At one point, Donald Trump was emailing with Beach, who had just moved to a different area of Manhattan, and Donald Trump Jr. claimed that so many blacks had moved into that area of Manhattan that it was starting to look like Harlem. He then said, "I hear the theme song of the Jeffersons playing in the background." You know, because there's so many black people in that area now. At another point, Trump Jr. wrote to his friend Gentry Beach and said, "Encourage the Mexicans to come to the U.S. and give them another excuse to not learn English. When I have to speak to my grandchildren in Spanish, at least I know I will have you to thank." And that's when Beach responded with an email that had that slur that I absolutely refuse to repeat. And there's more. It wasn't just these two idiots on the emails either. It was a couple of them who had been, college buddies keeping in touch over the years. They made disparaging comments, even more so, about Jewish people. There's actually lots of anti-Semitic messages to and from these individuals in those emails that have been exposed as part of this lawsuit. There's more comments about black people, more comments about immigrants. Not everything in these emails was said by Donald Trump Jr., but plenty of them were. Enough for us to be able to paint a relatively complete picture of a trust fund baby that is 100% racist. I mean, I don't think there's any way to slice it at this point. These emails, and again, if you want more out of it, follow the link in the description of the video, because again, there are things that I'm not going to say because they are so bad. And there's also plenty of reports out there that have kind of gone further in depth into what these emails say. And here's the kicker. The friend who's filed this lawsuit is currently fighting in court to get all the names removed off these emails, because there's even more. There's worse ones that we haven't even seen yet. And, the friend is trying to argue, as he sues his former employer, a lawsuit that's been going on for 15 years, by the way. He's trying to say, listen, if these emails come out, they're going to cause irreparable harm to Donald Trump Jr., and I don't want that for my good buddy. I was a groomsman at his wedding. That's how close we are. We're so close that we feel confident making racist comments to one another in emails. I hope the judge doesn't agree with this. I hope the judge lets it go. And I hope these emails get released. Do you know why? One, because the public needs to know. This is the son of the former president of the United States, possibly, hopefully not, but maybe even the son of the future president of the United States. Somebody who is out there putting himself in the public eye. He's got his Don Jr. podcast. But the second reason, of course, is because the company that is being sued by Gentry Beach, Trump's friend, can actually use these to show that, yes, we had to terminate this guy because his internal communications, where he was using official email addresses, could have been found, could have been seen by investors, and would cause irreparable harm to the company. But this is truly disturbing and disgusting. I mean, a lot of people had already slapped the racist label on the Trump family, but if you hadn't before this, once you see these emails, you 100% will. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.